the.
Bravo, bravo, look at you, a professional streamer. Come on, guys, clap.
Uh, all right, so
Finally,
we have a little bit random order, but so finally, let me welcome you to the stream. Like I am out of stress now, so it's a
heck
huge honor.
no, heck.
It's a huge honor to have Surya Ganguly. I mean, I don't even know what to say. So you are six-time national champion, I believe, Asian champion.
That absolutely doesn't matter. I mean,
It
right
matter.
now
It's
it's time to celebrate.
it's celebrate. And I actually read a very interesting info about you. I'm not sure you knew about it even
I
that.
don't know one information about myself. It's very much possible.
No, I believe maybe. So according to some article, at the age of 11, when you beat a grandmaster, you were the youngest to do so at the
Oh
time.
yes, this is one of my favorite example that I tell people when I speak about
Ah,
modern chess. It's my absolute favorite. So I say
okay.
that in 95, when I defeated Sarper, I was 11 years old, and that was the world record at that time.
Yes.
In today's world, at the age of 12, people are becoming grandmaster, not defeating
Okay.
grandmasters, are grandmasters.
That's the
So
change,
just
yeah?
to give an idea, how much it has changed
Yes.
and how young the game has become.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's still like, okay, it's like very, very nice
yeah.
performance. And yeah, so okay, I mean, not most important, but one of the most important is that you were in the team of Anand in
Yes, yes. I was
three
I was
World
with him
Championship
from
matches, right?
yeah, yeah. I was lucky that I never saw him losing.
Yes, that's very nice. And also recently you were in Toronto helping with it
Oh,
in
I
the
am. Right
candidates.
now I'm in Toronto. So I'm
Are
in
you
the
still
same
in
place.
Toronto?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm still there.
okay.
I am flying day after tomorrow.
Playing or
I'm
traveling?
flying back
Flying,
day after
flying, sorry.
tomorrow.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So I'm basically streaming from the same place where, we used to prepare.
yeah, that's just extremely like big
Yeah,
honor for us to have you. So I mean,
thank you. And for me it was very interesting also. I would have come earlier, but somehow the times were not matching.
hmm
So so this was basically the only slot I had where I could come. Otherwise, I would have given you company.
oh, that would help. I mean, no, I had actually with some female streamers, I had company, but
Uh-huh.
of course it would be really special if you have more days. In a couple of days, I was alone, so yeah, that's of course more difficult. So
Yeah, yeah. So in general, also it gets sometimes, like when you are doing, especially when you're doing first time. Okay, you are checking OBS, you are reading the chats, you are commenting on position. Also, you don't want to make it boring, so you're also, I'm sure you're sharing some stories and everything.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, it gets tricky. I know how it feels.
yeah. I mean, so I was streaming. I used to stream like a couple of years ago, but I completely stopped, and I was always very bad at these technical things. So it's okay. At least the game is still going on, and we have some commentary, and actually we have a very surprising move from Angelika. This knight B went to C3.
Oh, the one which I said will not happen. Oh my goodness.
That's
Uh, okay. So what could be the justification? Probably um, that she's not worried about anytime rook a1 because she's like, you know what? I have bishop c6. So queen b3, let's say rook c7. Okay, you play rook a1. I mean, this is the only move that could,
yeah.
let's say, bother me. And now she's like, okay, I'll go bishop c6.
Okay, maybe she did it, because of ambitions to immediately target the B pawn very quickly. It's typical for her actually to
But
do.
how do we play after bishop c3 now? Like bishop c6 and
Bishop
take
C.
on b3?
Ah, okay.
Not completely convinced why I should give the a6 pawn
Yeah, yeah,
and rook a6. Yeah. Um.
yeah.
Wait. There is some tactics or not? Do I have? Wait. Do I have bishop a4?
Queen B2.
And no, not really. Yeah. No.
Okay, we can play rook b8 maybe. But now we really have to watch out for bishop f7. Actually, it was never working anything, and suddenly,
Suddenly it is, yes.
yeah, unbelievable.
So let's come back. Let's come back a little bit after
Rook a1 was
rook
played.
a1. Yeah, this is the main reason why I wanted to keep the knight on b5 because it's more stabilized.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't. Yeah, I'm sure she must have seen rook a1.
Yeah.
The only question is what she had in mind. Was she thinking about? Maybe you know what is the problem? I don't want to move my queen from e7 because I don't want to allow knight h4.
Yes.
This queen on e7 is so nicely placed.
Mm.
So do I play knight b6? Not a big fan.
Yeah.
Not a big fan. Because now, okay, takes on c3 twice, no?
Yeah.
And you have this knight d2 all the time to protect the c4 pawn. Okay, so this does not work.
Yeah.
Let's say. Let's say. So do you see anything other than bishop c6 now?
No, not really. I mean, and it's clear that it was her idea to attack the b pawn, but I don't know what she missed. Okay, wait. So maybe this. So it takes rook
And
b8.
now rook b8. Now rook b8.
I mean, I'm not sure I like it at all, but yeah. Yeah, maybe not too bad. Or can I take here?
Oh, you probably can.
So rook b4, just no. I mean that's not
No, there will
not
be h6
playable.
check.
That's
Yeah.
not playable even. Yeah.
No, we'll have to take on f7 clearly.
But this is also very bad.
Take.
Okay, now.
Yeah, and then our g7 bishop is dead. Yeah.
No,
No.
this will lose everything. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this we cannot do. Okay, let's come back again. Let's come back. So I you know what? Let's play bishop c6.
Mm-hmm.
Take first, I think bishop c3. I take knight c3. Rook a6. Now first eliminate this rook. I mean this rook is giving me headache. Yeah. Now at least we have some space, some moment to breathe. Okay, bishop a4. Maybe I could have done this one move before also, but yeah.
Yeah, with some ideas to bring this bishop maybe at some moment.
Yeah, this one I'm not so worried about actually. I think I'll have good counter.
Yeah, but it's still queen e8 she played actually.
Queen e8, I'm very much concerned about this knight h4 move.
Yeah, me too.
What am I doing? Because knight h4, aren't you threatening bishop f7 like immediately?
Yeah.
Like let's put this on the board like knight h4, bishop f6, and bishop f7.
Yes.
Just to show the idea for white.
Yeah, this is resigning.
Okay,
yeah.
No, come on, Angelika. Let's do this. Knight h4. How do I defend this? Let's do some prophylaxis. Just king h8.
I mean, king h8, yeah, but then we are extremely
H8.
loose everywhere. Like, I don't know.
But am I hanging there or not somehow?
Maybe not yet. That's a good news.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not losing immediately.
Yeah, that's good. Because then, okay. Yeah, but this is also like definitely not what she wanted because she's not attacking b4 anymore. So it's...
Yeah, queen e8 is a sad move. I mean, queen e8 could not have been part of the plan. I think it's more about compulsion, right?
Yeah.
Like you are not preparing queen e8 for sure.
Yes.
Maybe this bishop c6, bishop c3 was underestimated because it's possible like go like 2 moves back. When she played, let's say, knight a4. Yeah, no, knight bc3. Yeah, so she played knight. Yeah, so she played here, and plays knight bc3. So exactly at this moment before knight bc3, so I'm just trying to understand, like often it happens at many levels actually. Like at this point when you're thinking of a move, psychologically all your attention is on the weaknesses, right? Which is f7 and b4, let's say. We are focusing there, like f7, g6 is weakness and b4.
Right.
And at some point you don't realize that the a6 pawn can be weak.
Yeah.
Right? Like it just doesn't hit there that, oh, this pawn can be a weakness. How it is possible? Like I am defending in two ways and there is no way white can approach.
Yeah.
And when you have this kind of thing that, I'm focusing on f7, g6, I'm trying to take on b4. And okay, so I play knight bc3. And the sense of danger that something can go wrong on a6 completely evaporates.
Right. Yes.
And yeah, within two moves, because the whole combination is not working because the a6 pawn is weak.
Yes. Yeah. But also, it's like she had a very similar game with white actually when, it was an exchange Slav. She had knights on, she was white, she had knights on b3 and a4. And in such case, like I would say 99% of the time, a knight is going to c5.
Of course, yes.
And she went with the b knight. And there was some tactic, and then he was worse in 2 moves later already. And this reminds me very much, like everyone would play knight a6. Like, if it's a blitz game, it's not a question that it's knight a3 from her. And now she is just spending, like, overthinking a little bit. Okay, let's attack this pawn maybe. But yeah, this knight is just...
what could be very interesting stream for future? I'm just thinking right now that it's like, okay, we do this, let's say, live commentary or whenever you're doing this. And after when she comes back, to get her thoughts also on the same things. And then, the viewers can get to see, let's say, how you were thinking or, how you are approaching the position and what she was like, what was her reasoning, let's say, to play knight bc3, how she was approaching.
I mean,
it could be very interesting also.
Yeah, we are kind of doing it, because she joins after every game.
She's doing this. Okay. I didn't
but okay, it's, it's not like she's tired and everything, but it's not, okay, 15, 20 minutes. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great, actually.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. And actually, her opponent took on g6, which I guess we are.
A relief. Such a relief. I'm so happy. So happy. No more bishop f7.
Yeah, that's out of. I mean,
very happy.
I am just wondering that, okay, like, if I want to make any sense of it, I want to play like king h2, rook h1, like really, like, of this age. Otherwise, it just doesn't make any sense for me to take on g6.
I agree.
But I'm not sure that opponent wants to do this. I mean, if yes, then okay, it still can be dangerous, it feels to me. But
also, like, what is this one single reasoning of taking on g6? I mean, black was never going to, push the g pawn and give the f5 square.
Yeah, exactly.
So very weird to take. I'm still, let's say, if I have to pick a color here, I would still pick white.
Yeah.
But because these pawns are also not moving, like, so I'm also kind of I don't even know how exactly I'm playing as black.
Okay, we want this bishop c8, I guess, and then I mean, I don't know what
g4
somewhere, and then maybe rook b8, a5, such moves. I don't know. And now the queen is, yeah, I mean, okay, I don't know. I really like this, maybe rook to b6, slowly protecting everywhere, and then queen returns. I mean, such moves.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually.
So, but okay, this is like, this is what I'm saying to Angelika, that okay, if you play hg and opponent like plays fg and you don't have the next move ready, then don't do this, like, such moves.
Makes sense, yeah.
Because
but again, this can be a psychological explanation that especially when you're down to time, often the human tendency and it's like, every move I have to calculate hg6, fg6, every single move. Let's get it over. It's not, let's say, I'm just trying to interpret the thought process.
Interesting, yeah.
Ideal thing to do, but many a times, players, they just want to get rid of this tension, like seeking clarity. Okay, now one less thing to worry about. I have taken this, I'm
Yeah.
done with this.
Yes, yes.
And the ability to maintain tension is actually a great quality uh, while playing. And the stronger you grow, you can do it more in a more relaxed way.
Okay.
That when there is chaos, you are still relaxed, and your tendency is not to clarify things immediately. So HG6 is a very typical move that clarifies the situation.
Right, right. Yeah, also, you were not yet here, so I mentioned her opponent is actually performing quite well. I mean, she's 14 or 15, and so let's say
She's okay.
younger. And yesterday she played a 2100, which is like, okay, let's say higher rated than Angelika, and okay, pretty good
Right.
player. And she was black, and she completely outplayed her opponent, so was winning. Then messed up in time trouble. Then after time trouble, she again outplayed. She was again winning, and then again messed it up and ended up in a drawish queen end game, which she lost after like 100 moves or something or more. So it's also kind of not so easy to bounce back after such games, like
Yeah.
with full confidence.
I'm reading the chat, and it says King F1 knight e2 is some idea that Indian wants. It would never cross my mind. I mean, I will need a lot of time, explanation, and even after I see this move, I think yeah, I'll need some more time to convince myself that this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So guys, so first of all, I will not see it. Secondly, if I see it, most likely I'll not play it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
but I get the point. I mean, I understand why King F1 and Knight E2, because after takes you want to take King E2.
King E2, yes.
This is brilliant, but if my opponent would blitz out King F1 Knight E2, I would really hope that after the game we go to fair play check.
Yeah, that would be a little bit too much. But okay, King
Yeah.
H2 actually I can imagine from her, to be honest.
King H2, yes. King H2 Rook H1 is very standard.
Yeah.
Okay, I said all this, and now imagine King F1 happens.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. But it's very weird that yeah, her opponent is now down to 7 minutes basically, and
Yeah, relaxed in chaos, guys. So also in chess, one of the most difficult part to train is to deal with uncertainty. It's very easy to prepare openings. It's very easy to let's say prepare end games, because there are so many materials out there. You can yeah, you can just simply study in different ways. But how do you improve this playing situation where mostly you are choosing moves where there are many similar moves possible? Like you have 4 different moves and pretty much everything is same.
yeah,
And how do you train for such situations? So I always say that don't try to be a perfect player, be the most practical player. And regarding this time pressure, if you take any game and see, like, okay, let's say your game, my game, Angelika's game, how many force moves are we making in this game? Like, for example, Angelika's last move was forced.
yes.
White took hg6, she had to take fg6. There is no other way. But whatever moves that we saw before, not a single move was forced. You can play this, you can play that, you have 3 options, you have 4 options, sometimes you have like 6 options.
Right.
And to me, it is somewhat like, let's say, often there are no right answers. For example, for this stream, what t-shirt should I wear? Should it be this color? Should it be, red? Should it be blue? Should it be yellow? There is no right answer.
Yes, but
But
it's you have
yeah,
to
go on.
try, because it's very important, right? So you have to try.
Yes, you have to. But what is super important, that how much time I am taking to make this decision. If I am spending, let's say, 10-15 minutes to decide what I will wear, this non-critical moment, then when a critical situation will come in life, I may not have time.
Uh-huh.
So, and stronger you are as a player, you play more practical in unforced positions. So that, when the critical position comes, you have more time. Look, another clarifying move.
Yes.
Like HG6 was happening for a long time. Okay, I wanted to get out of it. And now bishop c3, I don't want tension. Let me get some more clarity. I just do not like these two moves at all. And I love these two moves from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if it makes sense, but so I don't like this move, both this, like HG6 and bishop c3. It's releases tension, and it's like, why would you do this? So I don't like these moves.
Well,
But I also
actually,
love these moves because it improves Angelika's position so nicely.
yes, I guess on knight c3 she wants to play knight e2. So further exchanges, and I mean,
She played knight e2 again.
no, didn't it? I did, but
Okay, okay.
she will, I guess.
Yeah, she will, I guess, that because that must be the main point, no?
Yeah. Okay, what I don't like is that actually it's, getting also a little bit simplified, which is not necessarily good for us with this g7 bishop now. So like
That
we
is
are
true.
we
That
are
is true.
trading some pieces which
But I'll not trade the e2 knight. I'll just come back knight b5.
knight b5, yeah.
Why should I like let the knight be on e2?
Right.
Also, like, we were so worried about this knight h4, bishop f7, and
No, absolutely. It's again, she still didn't do it, but okay. I mean,
by the way, what is the time control? Do they get like 30 minutes extra after 40 moves?
yes, exactly. So it's kind of
And this
standard, I
is
guess.
okay. So this is move 34, yeah. So
34, yeah.
and her opponent has like 2 minutes 45 seconds. Okay, good.
Yes.
Knight e2 is coming. Pretty
Yeah.
almost certain about this. Will be very surprised if, because I also don't see what else. Like, why did you take on g6? Why did you take on c3? Knight e2. Clarify the situation again.
Yeah. Actually, you just so wonderfully described the main problem of Angelika with this example. This options and keeping the
T-shirts.
tensions.
Yeah.
That
And so I'm sorry. Yeah, you go on then.
no, just
Yeah.
please.
So another thing which as a trainer also you can probably consider that in sports the personality get reflected. Like whatever you are, it actually gets reflected in game. When we speak, we can hide the personality. Like, by speaking to me, you will never get to know how I am. I'll never get to know how you are exactly. But when we play, our true nature comes. So I often, tell this to students that chess is a very individual coaching. Like the way you coach Angelika, you cannot coach someone else in the same manner because these
Yes.
two players might have completely different weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's taking a lot of time on these non-critical moments, she can also implement the same in life. Like, how much time she's taking for this not so critical decision. Again, is she trying to become very perfect or very practical? The aim is to become very practical, not very, very perfect, because you are never going to be perfect. Never. Neither in life nor in chess. So better to be aim for more and more practical approach. So often, like when we think in this way, we start to change little things in our day-to-day life, and then it gets also reflected in chess.
Yeah, very interesting.
I many time ask, if somebody is stuck in certain rating, it doesn't matter what rating it is, but let's say you are stuck there for 5 years. I ask them only one question. What has changed in 5 years in you as a person? If you have learned some new opening, okay, other players have also done that. It would be different. Let's say, when lockdown happened, you are the only person who learned some opening and nobody else was doing anything. Then you have some advantage. But that's not the case, right? Because, okay, you learn some new opening, others are also doing the same. You solved some position, they also solved some position. How have you changed as a person? Because every time you get an unknown position, every time you get into an unknown situation, your personality will play. And if this thing is same 5 years before, your performance is also same. The way of thinking is also same. Like you said, yeah, like there was this knight on b3 and a4, and she's playing knight b c5.
Yes.
It would be very interesting to get her thought process. It is never about criticizing. I don't believe in criticism. I don't believe in you know saying things loudly or scolding. I only think that if the thought process can be changed, a miracle can happen.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I see great potential in Angelika, but my difficulty is that sometimes, or it's not only with her, that many of these players just cannot really explain that why. They just say, okay, I don't understand, and they just want to run away from that moment, because I mean, they also understand that it's bad, but for some reason they are still making that move, and they feel it
Yeah.
unpleasant to talk about it, and yeah, a little bit difficult, but yeah.
Yeah, that is why I find chess coaching is very, very individual, because unless you actually understand a student's thought process, it's very difficult to change. Like we really, really need to go through, categorically break it down. Like, let's say, for example, if I was training the player who is playing from white side, I would again try to understand why h6, why bishop c3. And now, okay, she played rook a5. This one actually I can understand. This is clear.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So some small changes, not only in chess, but also to be aware. I think this is another quality, like just to be aware that if it is time pressure, where exactly it is happening. Why am I being indecisive? And am I also being indecisive in real life situation, in small matters? So like that.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Yeah, so it's very useful for me too, that you are talking about such things. Yeah.
Yeah. So often you'll notice that chess improvement for a player not necessarily happens when they are training chess. There are so many ways to improve. Like you have to just be aware that, okay, this is where I want to improve, and I want to do this in every single moment. Like when I'm eating, when I'm walking, when I'm doing any other job. Actually, I can improve in every single matter. Just need to understand what kind of mistakes I'm making, because it comes down to mind, right? End of the day, it is about mind. Some players could be maybe they're impulsive, maybe they're reacting very fast, maybe they are not taking time. Some maybe they're taking too much time, like never able to take decision. So that's when it becomes very, very individual. And since, okay, you are training Angelika for a long time, and your friends and everything, so you know her really well.
Yeah.
So maybe this psychology you can understand better, and try a completely different approach.
Yeah.
It's not just about why this move, why not that move. I think this is what I would like to emphasize on. It's not just about, hey, why you played knight ac3 but not knight bc3, because such and such thing happened, and your knight is unprotected uh, on a4 and protected on b5. I think this she understands, but it's more about how she got there and what mindset we can change, so that uh, we can fix these things. Okay, enough of philosophy. Let's get back to chess.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, so only two moves actually. She went back to b5, and then rook e to a1 was played very quickly.
All right.
So I assume now we can just move our rook. She went to c8.
Yeah, good. This is very good.
Yes, it looks like that we are kind of okay on the queen side.
I'm actually slightly surprised that she did not play rook b8 and bishop c8, but that would have been much, compact.
Mm-hmm.
You have b5 knight protected, and your bishop also relocate somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, what is white doing?
I guess she will move one of the knights, but where exactly and how, that I don't know.
Put it on h1. Come on.
Also possible, yes.
Come on, you can do it. Play knight h1 and g3.
Yeah. I mean, knight e2 or something I expect from her. Something was played. Queen a4, okay, I was wrong.
What is queen a4? I don't understand. She desperately wants to take this pawn on b5. Wow.
Yeah. Okay,
Wow.
so, yeah. But,
I'm like, my hands are itching to take on c4. Like,
yeah.
just take this. Come on, Angelica. This is your time to shine. Take rook c4. Okay. If you take rook c4, next dinner is on me. It's done. Wherever we meet, whenever we meet.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very tempting.
Rook 4, I mean, it's it just feels good. I mean, you want to make this move. Come on. This is the time to think and be bold. But rook c4, you just in blitz, you take it immediately, yeah? Like,
yeah.
you get a rook on c4, your knight on b5 is stabilized, your pawn on d4 is nice, and suddenly the b7 bishop becomes very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angelica, come on, let's do it.
No, but it comes down, I believe, to one thing that I don't even see like a decent alternative at this moment. So that can help in some way. She doesn't want to give up a pawn, that's for sure.
She likes pawns, yeah?
I mean, at least not to give up, yeah.
Okay.
In a way.
Oh, rook c4.
Yeah, rook c4.
I would actually be very much concerned about white after this. Like, probably after taking twice, maybe knight d2. What is happening?
Yeah, so let's take.
And
Okay, we
move
can.
the rook somewhere. Where though? Do I put it on
Or maybe c7.
c7? Yeah. So I'm just concerned about if knight b3, knight c5, something like this could be possible.
Okay. Okay, maybe now bishop f8.
Yeah.
Okay, we are very stable here. That's great, and this knight is bad.
Yeah.
No, this looks good. This looks good. I mean, at least stable. So what other move she can do? I mean, I don't really know.
She has to take, and yeah. By the way, I might have to go at some point. Can you just give me 1 minute? I would like to.
Of course,
Yeah, I'll just mute myself. I have to
yeah.
make some. Yeah, and then I would at least like to stay for 40 moves.
Of course.
Yeah. Just 1 second. Hi, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Still no moves, so she's going.
No moves. No, so actually, some guests are coming right now, but I still have, let's say, I guess 10 minutes before they park the car and come to the apartment.
Okay,
So
of course.
hopefully by then 40 moves will be over.
Yeah, I mean, it should be.
Yeah.
She has
Okay,
3
she's thinking.
minutes. Yeah.
Rook c4. You know, it could be possible that she's simply not finding move and she's unsure about rook c4, which
Yeah.
again brings back to the same topic that dealing with uncertainty. Like when you are absolutely not certain that if this will be winning or losing,
Yes.
it will be so cool to play. So what was the thing that we were analyzing? Take twice on c4, knight to d2.
Yes, and rook
Yeah, I was
c7.
thinking rook
Also,
c7 and let's say,
yeah.
yeah, rook c7 and knight b3. This was bishop f8 is nice. Good. Fantastic.
But I saw in the chat that they wrote that after this sacrifice, maybe knight e1.
Knight e1. Okay, this is like king f1, king e2.
Yeah,
This will not happen.
not
I
that
mean, I
easiest.
immediately get the point, but if I'm from white side, I will see knight e1, but I'll be like, what am I doing after rook c3? And I'll stop then.
Hmm?
Am I playing knight e2? But then do I allow? Yeah, probably knight e2 is the point. Yeah, and I'm unable to maintain the rook there. And then you get knight d3, and whenever I take on e4, you take on a6.
Yes.
This is the reasoning.
Yeah, but okay, let's say I go bishop f8 first.
So knight. Actually, why don't you move the queen? Why are you playing bishop f8? Because to get knight c3, like let's say queen f7, for example.
Okay.
Oh, queen f8. Oh, I love this move.
F8, yeah, knight d3.
And no. Then I'm giving this d7 square. No, you know what? Let's put the queen on f7.
Huh.
Let's put the queen on f7. Knight d3, and now I play knight c3. Oh, everything is controlled. But now you'll play queen. No, queen b3, then I don't have rook c1 because of knight c1.
Yeah. But okay, maybe you can go. Yeah, that's obvious, yeah. But okay,
No,
white
but
was
wait. You cannot move the knight. So okay, queen b3. Okay, I take knight e4.
okay, she played queen e7, she didn't take.
Oh. Hmm. This was such a good moment to take.
Yeah, I guess so. But to be honest, this would have been I wanted to tell you even that okay, she will see that okay, there is back rank and maybe some queen h4 check, and she will make everything in the world to make it happen, But
But there is always knight f1. There is always, the other knight
yeah,
is controlling
it's
the
not working.
square.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, white also may get scared. I don't know, but
so I see in the chat somebody wrote Angelika offered a draw. Is it an assumption? Or this has to
no,
be
it
an assumption?
isn't.
Yeah,
No,
how would you
it's
know
no,
otherwise?
it's not correct for sure.
Yeah.
And first of all, she's not. I mean, no, surely did not offer. Okay, white has to be somewhat brave, I would say. I don't know. Like
White will take.
she has half.
I'm used to this game. Okay.
She has half a minute. I don't know.
Actually, this could be a psychological move, yeah, if
She didn't. She didn't
you
take.
can
Yeah.
take. So now then we can move the knight, no?
Yes, we should, I guess. Or no, she will have to, I guess. And then okay, then doesn't matter. I mean, the next move I am pushing h5 and just see what happens. Like
Oh wow, yeah, knight c3 and h5 looks so good. Oh, I think I'll go with a very positive emotions now, yeah, because I
three
was slightly
moves.
concerned. I was concerned after this bishop b5.
Yeah, me too. But okay, now I really hope that she jumps. I mean, let's go. Okay, maybe she's looking at some bishop c6, discovered attack, but of course there is nothing. So
Yeah,
I mean, what else can you do here?
no, now she'll play knight c3. What is the move number, by the way?
38 for white. So Angelika 3 moves to make.
Knight c3 or
I
not?
mean, you have to jump. Let's go. But okay, she sees that she loses the pawn. But okay, h5. I mean, such move. She bishop f8. Okay.
Hmm.
Not what we
Because as
wanted
you said,
to
yeah,
see.
no, yeah, she was obsessed with this rook f8, queen h4, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
But now it was such a good moment to move the knight. But now queen b5, what do I even do?
And she wants to take.
But queen b5, queen b4, knight c4, no?
Yeah, I mean, we are not doing.
This will
We are not
not
doing
miss.
well, to say the least.
Yeah, queen b5, queen b4, knight. Maybe she missed knight c4.
Yeah, she took, and now she made move 40.
This is also sad. This is very sad that 40 moves are over, because after queen b4, now white will for sure spot knight c4.
Yeah, yeah.
And Angelika has to take queen b4. Yeah, what else she's going to do?
Yeah, she even removed like bishop from g7, so now the pawn is hanging. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just,
Okay.
was trying so much, but there is nothing. Like, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, because also now both knights are there. Yeah, so knight on f1 is completely consolidating everything.
Yes.
Okay, now if you play rook c1, you cannot even take on b4 later, because b7 bishop will be hanging all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Now she has to take on b4, knight c4. I don't like the position at all. I don't even know what to play now.
Yeah, she
She took
took.
or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't see. So actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You just cannot know. It changes moment by moment if it's
Yeah.
positive or not. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
unfortunately.
But who knows? Maybe things will change further.
Yeah.
So I will keep an eye on the game. But unfortunately now I have to go.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish I could stay for long,
Yes, sure.
but my best wishes.
Thank you. Thanks for
And
being here.
this was
Very useful things you said, and yeah, it was very nice to have. So I will. Angelica would be
thank you.
happy to see it, I believe. So
Thank you. And yeah, hope to meet you somewhere. Do you also play some tournaments
yeah,
nowadays? Or?
rarely. Normally with Angelica in the summer, if there is something normally at
Oh.
that time. So
Will you be in BL this time or
no,
not?
no, not
Oh,
this year, no.
okay.
And you will go or not?
But mostly, yeah, BL mostly I'll play.
Okay, that's great.
And before that I'll play in French league.
Mm. Okay,
All right.
okay.
So good to comment with
Yeah,
you. Thanks for the invitation.
thanks a lot for being here, and yeah, hope to see you soon at some time in
Surely,
life.
surely. Take
Thank
care.
you,
Bye bye.
thank you. Bye.
Yeah.